you guys. Today I wanted to show you my everyday natural glam kind of makeup. It's not really everyday, but whenever I plan on doing my makeup, then I just want to go all out. So I go with my wing liner, I do the lashes, I do some bronzer. It's just a hodgepodge of different things that I have been doing recently. So I thought I would show you. I also have some tips on putting on lashes. It makes it a million times easier. So if you would like to hear those, then just keep on watching because I'm gonna reveal all of my makeup secrets.
It's going down.
Hello. So first we're gonna start with a primer. This is just gonna smooth everything down. I just used the original post-shave balm. Been using it for years. I don't know if I've been using it for years, but I've been using it for a while. Just gonna slather this all over the surface of my canvas. Also, don't mind, I have a couple breakouts. I'm seeing a dermatologist right now, so we're trying to clear things up. Literally. So because I've been having some issues with my skin, I like to keep my foundation as light as possible. Also, I just feel like it looks the best whenever I put on any cakey makeup. It just feels so wrong. So I'm putting on this Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, and this is just the illuminating one. I've had this for a really long time. It's getting kind of suspicious at this point. I'm like,
shouldn't I be running out by now?
So I'm going to be putting that on with my beauty blender. Honestly, it doesn't make that much of a difference to your skin. It does obviously illuminate it, but it doesn't have coverage, which is kind of the idea of a BB cream. If you're looking for some coverage, then do not buy this. I have tried the other Laura Mercier foundations though, and I've always loved every single one that I try there, so I'm sure she probably has a full coverage foundation that is beautiful. Okay, so usually I'll just leave it at that if I'm having a good skin day, but today I'm not having the best skin day. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just gonna dab this around very lightly. Pro tip, I always use a concealer brush to blend out my concealer on breakouts because it doesn't move the concealer around too much. It kind of just sticks it in that spot and blends it out a little bit, whereas I blend everything else with a beauty blender and that kind of takes away the product a little bit. So I'm going to go in with my Lorac Pro palette and just put a tiny dab of powder under my eyes because I don't want my eye makeup to, you know, I don't want it to transfer on my under eye bags. So why not take the rest? Also, I'm just going to set my T-zone while I'm at it. To bring in some warmth into my face, I'm going to use the Hoola Benefit bronzer. I'm just going to kind of put that everywhere. Now I'm going to highlight using the Glow Kit. I always switch around my brow routine, but lately I've been using the dip brow again with just a little angled brush. I like that it kind of looks more natural. I use just the tiniest amount of this stuff because a little bit goes a long way. And I just kind of outline mostly the bottom of my brows and kind of blend upwards. I don't outline the top of them because I feel like it gives it a more natural look. We're gonna zoom in now.
Ah, my tripod's falling. Hello. There we go. Oh my gosh. Stand up for yourself, girl. Woo. Okay.
Hi! This is up close and personal. So mainly I don't really want to do too much with my eyes today. I'm just going to do like a wing and maybe a little bit of a strip lash because I like doing those, and it's also really easy because I do them all the time, so I could show you guys how to make the process a lot easier. And I'm just going to brush them out. So for my eyes, I first start off by curling my lashes, which is painful for some to watch. And then I go in with the black pencil liner and just line the top, what is that called? I just line my top waterline, and this kind of helps the lashes look more seamless because I don't like whenever you could see like that little white strip of skin under your lashes. I don't know, bothers me, so I like to cover that up. So for my wing liner, I like to use the Kat Von D tattoo liner, but this is also running out a little bit. So I'm just going to use this to do the outlines, and then I'm going to go in with just the Sephora pencil or pen liner also to kind of darken it up a little bit. So I first start by just doing like a plain line. And if you could see, I also start the line about in the middle of my eyelid, and then it gets bigger towards that side just because it gives you a more elongated look. So my wings don't really have a rhyme or reason, they're just kind of chaotic. Sometimes they look amazing and sometimes I mess it up, but it's fine. I just go from where my heart is telling me to go from, and I just flick it up and connect it down, and I just pray that it will be equal on both sides. But sometimes it's not, so that's why we put lashes on, to distract from what's really going on. So as you can see, I just did a little bit of an outline where I want it to go. Okay, so we got that eye done. And got that eye done. So now I'm going to put on some lashes. This is actually a really easy step once you get used to it, and also I have a couple tips that make it a million times easier. So first of all, I just get some plain Kiss lashes that are from Walgreens or Target, and these are in the, I almost said shade, these are in the shape Poise is what it's called, and I always get them, let's see, oh, I'm such a beauty guru. Okay, so I always make sure that they're tapered on the inner corner and then longer on the outer corner. I like to make sure that they're not too intense and thick. And then I also cut like a good chunk off the end just because it makes it so much easier to apply. And I apply mine with tweezers. I think that's the easiest way, but you could also use your fingers if that works for you. I put one layer of glue on here, and then I kind of swipe at the ends to add a little extra strength so they hold up and don't pop off throughout the day. And then I just wait till they're tacky looking. Do, 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 do. So that is how I do my lashes. They're really easy. People ask me why I put lashes on so often, and you just do whenever it's simple. Then I like to go over the lash band with my liquid liner just to make sure that it's covered and not that noticeable. Now I'm just gonna throw on some mascara. And for my last step, lips.
I just like to be used lip gloss.
I have been using lip gloss recently, and I've been using the Bite Beauty French Press lip gloss. This is in the color Dirty Chai. It's a beautiful fall shade, and it also smells like coffee if you're into that. That is my last step. This is my everyday natural glam that takes probably longer than it feels like. So this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this video gave you some good tips to use in your everyday makeup routine or every month makeup routine or something. I don't know how often you do your makeup, but maybe these will be useful to you someday. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in my next one.